Cock-a-doodle-doo. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're watching for the first time, I'm Denise and I'm living my dream. Now, dreams don't come without challenges, so in this video you're going to see some of the challenges that I've been going through recently. Yeah, so my lawnmower has given up the ghost. It's done well. It's a massive piece of garden, well, land, and yeah, 2 years on. Yeah, it's the batteries that have gone. I thought it was the motor, but no, it's the batteries, and to get one battery it's going to be like 80 quid, so it's all growing up. And well, the other day somebody came over. Yeah, I'm learning not to worry about anything, and somebody just came over, said, have you got a whacker? I said, yeah, I'm not sure if it's working. They tried it, and then they just come and cut the garden. Not expected anything for it. Because I said, I haven't got anything to give you. He said, it's not about that. I'm not expecting anything. He's just seeing that I need the help. So I thought, oh, how kind. It was only a young guy. And so, yeah, so I've just looked out my window. Thought I'd come out and, you know, it's all growing up. And then, what have I seen in the garden? Some welcome guests. What better mowers can you get than lures? Cows. Hello, cows. We've got 3 of them looking at me. Oh yeah. So yeah, do your job and get eating. Yeah, you can get eating. So the goats are here, but cows will definitely do a better job. They got their earrings in. Yeah, I know whose they are. And yeah, because the farmer backs onto here. So yeah, I did see him the other day, and he says, oh, I need to speak to you about the garden. So yeah, God makes a way where there seems to be no way. That's why worrying isn't something that I do now. I'm really learning to totally trust the divine realm, just trust God with absolutely everything. And you know what God has been saying to me, I know what you need, I know what needs to happen, but you've just got to just trust the process. Don't think about how it's going to happen. And I definitely didn't think there was going to be some cows coming over to do the grass, but hey ho, thank you God, thank you cows. Right, so look at this for creativity. Let me see the face, Romain. Look at the face. Creative.
He's smiling.
I do like it. Look at this cow. And then he did a big cow path. Watch my little stick. No, it got stuck.
Come. Me not like none of them.
They're God's creatures, Lexi.
They're too big.
That's, but that's goats. Those are cats. Yeah, but goats are little.
Take you out, I'm out.
Have any booked you? Have you been booked by a cow before? No. Yeah, but they haven't booked you. There you go.
Exactly, and kill them and
Yeah. But it's not going to happen to you.
Me not care. Me not get that responsibility. King!
Oh dear, there's nothing but cow pat. Why can't it cow pat?
Watch me up.
Some fertiliser. And that's a good thing with Jamaica. You can use an orange to play football. Yay. Oh, did they break wind? Was that a break? Did they break wind or belch then? Oh, sneeze. It's all rolled into one.
Papa, oh, stop and sit down.
With a glass of lemonade or something.
I'm mad man, you know.
It's playful. What month you born, Romain?
Hmm?
What month you born?
I know, but I dropped from the sky.
You dropped from the sky. Wait, what month did you drop from the sky, Romain?
March.
Are you serious? For what date?
Date.
Yeah.
I'm going to record the time. 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, what date? What date?
You know it's date. When it's PM or
When's his birthday, Lexi? Huh? When's his birthday? Are you serious? I might have guessed, you know. 'Cause I might have guessed with his personality, playful. And you see on March. You don't send me on March to do it. Well, the thing is, God's working on me, you see.
I know that, Romain. You're the CFL that you wash him off today. Ew, Romain.
I'm not going there.
You, Romain.
Look how look how close you are to it. Why are you so close?
You. You want to touch it?
So you're hiding behind me? Eh? You're hiding behind me? Goodness. So I understand him, you see. Because I've got a little bit of that nature. I'm calming down a bit now. I'd say maybe some people probably wouldn't agree. We're adventurous.
Not only hate. I hate them, but we just don't like going near them. They just. Up the other day, one almost buck with, and he knew I know. When we did a walk, go down a mommy. Show me. I don't know if a bowl or wine be, but I know see a cow and he did one buck me.
That might have been your perception, Lexi.
A cow literally move up on the banking. A red one.
Really?
A kind of brownish burger.
So when you like sort of shoo them, don't they go away?
No, the one that never did a go and did a come up.
Oh.
Come way up on the banking. But maybe to me did have a light and me did a movie light, so I don't know if I that.
Yeah. And the other thing is that,
Me did a movie light.
and it could be because they're sensing that you're afraid of them. So you're drawing them to you. So you got to face them and tell them to go.
We pass the man calling, but the bull one them.
Some of them cross, man.
Bull one them are very few. They come there and start
Yeah,
shake their head.
shake their head off. And that the cow did that. That's why I say, me no go near. I say, me almost drop.
Me no nice with them.
Okay, so I got the cows continuing to eat away at the grass. Oh, the other day the owner, the farmer, came over and I could see him like with his stick like chasing them back over, but they're back. To be honest with you, listen to this one eating. Are you enjoying that, Mr. Cow? You keep eating away. That's my new lawnmower. I don't know how many's up the other side. I don't know how many cows this man's got. So you've got the goats down there. Oh, he's going round here. Come on, eat away. Eat away. Yeah, you got them pooing up the place, but they're keeping the grass down until I can get a lawnmower. I don't know, the farmer is alright. He's actually okay. But yes, so I was looking it up actually, because I'm very spiritual. And what the meaning is of cows coming on your land. Well, cows in general, Hindus, I think it's Hindus that worship cows. But basically, cows represent wealth. So when it comes on your land, when they come on your land, it represents wealth and prosperity. And there you have the egrets as well. So they're God's creatures. Where's that one gone? Come back round here. Yeah, they're God's creatures. And I realise now in my life that nothing happens by mistake. Everything is divinely guided. So thank you, God, for the cows. Thank you that they're eating up all this grass. So there's 2 tanks on top of the house. The one at the front over the kitchen is leaking. So yeah, just got to rectify that. Or it needs rectifying. But to every problem, there is a solution. No good stressing about it. No. Yeah, so this was the one that broke. It should be looking like that, but it looked like that. So yeah, I had to use pliers to turn that off. So at least it's not leaking now. So that was it. It was leaking from that pipe. Yeah, so basically, no water coming through the pipes. I think it's because, well, I'm going to see if I can try and fix it. From what I can remember, I think you've got to open all the pipes in the house. Remember the order. Don't mind the mess. Remember the order that you've opened them in, and then put the pump on and close them one by one, the same order that you open them up in. So if there's an airlock, then it will rectify the problem. So that's what I'm going to do now. So the real test, I've just turned the pump off, so the real test as to whether it's worked or not is the pump off, and is the water still coming? Yay! Oh yeah, so the water actually ran out. So basically, I have fixed it now. So when you open the pipes and let it out because there's some sort of like the air's got in, you open it, remember the order you open it up in and then you reverse it. And that's been a permanent fix until there's another. I'm not going to say until, we don't want another leak, but once there's a leak, then that's the process really. So I'm quite pleased that I was able to do that cost-free. It's a super cool morning. Well, it is winter here in Jamaica. Yeah, so the other day when we had Raphael, the storm, I could hear a lot of water, and basically that white pipe, it weren't connected to that bit, so the water was just running down. So I thought, oh my God, it's tipping down the rain. I'm going to have to do something. So it had, so that grey bit, this grey piping, had pushed away, and I needed to get it back into that place because it was hanging over this way. So I thought, what can I do? Anyway, I got me some blocks and just piled them up behind this bit of wood here, this post. So I thought, oh, I'm ever so pleased with that. That fixed the problem. So I thought, I goes back inside, and then I hear a load of water and all this at the front has come crashing. I could hear the crashing. And it all comes tumbling down, and the pipe underneath, this one here, it had pulled apart. So the water's pouring out. So, oh God, that's what I do. When things go like that, you just call on God, which I did. And it's like, you know, just get the pipes turned off. The stop, what's it? That red thing there. Can't remember what the name is. Well, to lock off the piping. So I did that. All well and good. And yeah. Yeah, so what I had to do is I just filled up a couple of buckets and used them inside. I got these small barrels and just brought them in the kitchen, bathroom. So I was like that for a couple of days. Oh yeah, so what I tried to do is like screw it on, and it seemed to work, but then that was the one side and then the other side pulled out. So I thought when I tried to put the pump on, it was it had pushed it out again, so I just left it. I thought, do you know something? What's my need here? It's water, and I've got access to water. So yeah, just fill it up from this pipe here. Yeah, so that's operational. So yeah. Oh, look at the goats. So yeah. So that was that. And then, oh yeah, I was telling you about the farmer with the cows. So he comes over one of the days, and I could hear him calling me. So I goes out and talking to him for a bit, and he says, "Oh, Mother, so sorry about the cows." And I says, "Oh, no worries, because they've been, you know, eating the grass because me mower's gone." And then I was saying, oh, talking about gone, and me pipe, and I was telling him about what happened, and he goes, "Oh, let me have a look at it." And so he did, and he tightened it. He said, "Try it now," and it was okay. I went, "Oh, thanks ever so much." And he says, "Anytime you got any problems like that, just give me a call." He says, "You know, I don't mind. I don't mind helping you." And I went, "Oh, thanks a lot." So anyway, I'm doing my washing. I put me after his bit of water there from the roof. So I'm doing my washing. So I've got the pump on, and I'm in the laundry, and I'm going, "That sounds like a lot of water." I can hear a lot of water. So I come out, and so I come out, and this bit of the pipe, look at all the mackies. So it's got a connection that screws like there, and that's come apart. So the water's obviously losing a lot of water. So yeah, I'll turn the stop taps off, and but I've already got my washing in. So my washing's in, but then there's no water to finish the washing. So I think I'll just fill up a couple of buckets, Denise, and pour it in manually. So as I'm filling the buckets up of water, I mean, this is all divine timing. My neighbour comes, the young guy that did the lawn for me. So he came over to ask me something, and I went, "Well, I can't stop now because I'm having a bit of a crisis." And he could see me with a bucket. He says, "Oh, what's the matter? Do you want some help?" And I went, "Well, and I showed him the pipe. That's, well, water's just gushing out of that." So he said, "Oh, I'll have a look at it for you." And so he just says, "Have you got any?" I mean, I've got some pipes and stuff. And I says, "Oh, a couple, because he said, oh, what I'll do, he said, who's connected this? And I went, oh, don't ask. And he said, because that's not necessary what was done. And I says, you know, hopefully I've got the materials and stuff to get the thing done. And he said, oh, have you got a hacksaw? I says, no. Got a saw, but the saw was no good. I said, I've got a knife. I've got a knife with this sharp edge. And he went, yeah, that'll be okay. So he heats it up and cuts it. And yeah, I didn't have a coupler to join the pipes, but he just had a look. I'll tell you, that's one thing with Jamaicans. Where there's a will, there's a way. And he used some of the piping to improvise, really, and did it and glued it. So he said that should be okay now, but it wasn't the tangent it was that I happened to have. I also happen to have, and all these other things, they happen to be here. It's just so many people say coincidences. I call them synchronicities. I'll just say that your path is already set, and everything that you need at any given time is always there. That's what I've found since being here in Jamaica. Everything that I've needed, the right people come at the right time. And yes, so we fixed it. And I didn't put it on straight away. I thought I just carried on doing it manually. I said, let it dry properly. And then in the end, I thought I'm going around all the other pipes and I'm going to put the tangent on it, just to make sure. And yeah. So the following day, and I put it on, back to normal. Didn't cost me a bean. Oh, I said, thank you ever so much. Oh, I tell you, I says, you know, there's people that I'm really, really going to remember, you know. You know, I will say, like, you know, I couldn't be here, and then you've got a problem, I'm here, and then I don't help out when I'm able to. And I said, you know, thank you so much, because, you know, people paint a picture of Jamaicans, what they're like. They're all gravelicious and they want, they beg. And believe you me, there are many people like that. But there are some very, very, very good people. Very good people. And what I'm finding is just do good. When you do good, good follows. When you do good, God will connect you to good people and remove all the bad people. And I've had a few of those in my life, and yeah. And, well, a story for another day with another issue that I know God's addressing. But yeah, there are some very good people about, and I tell you, walking with God is, it's the only way. That's the only way for survival for me. It doesn't matter where I am in the world. If I ain't connected to God, then, and I don't just mean like, oh, you know, going to church, lifting up holy hands and banging a tambourine and all that. Well, I don't go to church now. And I am deeply connected to God. But in a knowing, I feel the presence of God, you know, every day. I have issues and challenges, and God steps in. And I just see the miraculous happening. And yeah, life is really good.